Thank you for joining us today. Today, I'm joined by Craig Stutzman, and we're going to be talking about a very important cause, the Aliza Jean Family Cancer Foundation. And I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to turn it over to Craig. He's going to provide some information about this. And for those who aren't familiar with the fund, could you just provide some background information on what led up to the amazing work that you guys do?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, this came out of hardship. We lost our daughter to brain cancer back in 2013. And when Aliza was fighting, we were just surrounded by so many people. And when we finally lost her, we decided to keep that positive energy going. We were so focused on by so many families that truly held us together and allowed us to be by Aliza's side that we decided to just start this foundation with no experience whatsoever and just try to carry on that same positive energy and love that we were given. And since 2013, we've now assisted over 75 families. And we just continue to do that type of work where when we hear of a child who has cancer anywhere in Maine, we've gone from northern Maine all the way to southern Maine, we are able to assist them as best as we can. So
That's absolutely amazing. When you say you've helped all these families and people, what type of help is that you're providing through the fund? What type of assistance are you guys able to provide with the generous
sure.
donations?
Well, it's a financial assistance mostly, and I don't have the exact figure, and I meant to have that ready for today, but I think we've raised about $165,000 in the years that we've been doing. And so we're able to take the money, regardless of what the fundraiser is, and put it immediately into the hands of the families that we're working with. We also provide some emotional stuff too, because there was a few families that they were taken care of. They really didn't have a financial need. So it enabled us to focus in on some of the kids' needs. For instance, as an example, one of the kids was really into biking. He was a pretty serious cyclist. And it turns out I have a sister that works for Specialized Bicycle in California, and he loves Specialized bikes. And so we were able to just send him a care basket with a jersey and a few other things bicycle related, and just to kind of lift the spirits. And that's kind of what we do, is we try to just lift the spirits like our spirits are lifted, because it's an awfully dark time for the family. And every time that you can shine some light in there, because money's not what shines the light, it's the focus. It's nice to relieve those financial burdens from the families as best as we can, but to shine the light and let them know that you're not in this alone. You're surrounded by hundreds of people that are thinking and praying for you. And we just try to be there for both the child, the parents, and the siblings as well. I don't want to go on all day about it, but a lot of things that we also learned is how hard this is on the siblings. So we often also include them as well in some of the things that we do, because it really does consume an entire family. And so we're only able to do that. Karen and I are just the vessels. We're only able to do this because of amazing people from all over Maine that continue to support the foundation. It's very grassroots. We actually protect ourselves from getting big. We just like the fact that we pull communities together and are just kind of the conduit that helps shine that light on the families. So we're able to continue that same feel that we received, because we know what it felt like to receive. And it's awfully hard to receive, but to be able to give through the love of others is it's keeping us going. So
On a personal standpoint, my brother was diagnosed with cancer when he was a senior in high school. So to the things that you're speaking about are absolutely true, and they really are important. And the amazing work that you guys do, not just as you mentioned financially, but providing support. Sometimes there's always a level of people not wanting to reach out and not wanting to look like you're accepting charity, when that's not necessarily what it is at all. And the work that you guys do to really not just focus on financials, but obviously that's a big part of it, but the emotional support as well is absolutely amazing and very important in of itself. But for those that are watching and listening, what are some ways that they can get involved and help contribute or donate? Where can they find you guys, and what's the best place to go about that?
Well, the easiest way is to find us on Facebook. But the easiest way to make a donation is through our secure website. There's a PayPal link there, and you can go to AlizaJeanJustOne.org. We chose that website name because we focus on a family at a time. Sometimes we work with 4 or 5 families, but like when we're focusing on a family that day, we really just focus on that one family. We felt like we were so um, just focused on in our community, that we just wanted to focus um, on the fact that the families really do need this type of support. And so you can go to elizajeanjustone.org, and there's a bunch of information there as far as our mission statement, some of the businesses that have supported us over the years. Our most up-to-date stuff, though, is always on our Facebook page. Um, so you can always go there. There's a address to the Bangor Savings Bank as well, which if you're not comfortable with using online stuff, the address is there, and that'll either come directly to the bank or directly to us. I think there's 2 addresses there, whatever you're most comfortable with. And we do from time to time have some needs for volunteers, and we often put feelers out there, and we always have more than enough volunteers, which is the beauty of this. So with the whole past year with COVID, as with everybody, we haven't been able to do a lot of the big fundraisers that we've developed over the years. The largest one being our calendar drive, which required a lot of people hands-on selling the calendars, where we were able to do that in the month of September, bringing attention to pediatric cancer awareness. And then last year we had our very first Festival of Wreaths, which turned out to be, it's like a smaller version of this Festival of Trees. We decided to go with the wreaths because everybody's doing trees. And it was a fantastic turnout. So we were super excited to do that this year. And we were able to raise quite a bit of money that really did get us through the year last year. And that wasn't able to happen this year. So we were also scheduled to be at the Whoopie Pie Fest. So we lost 3 big fundraisers this year. So again, it's always like whenever hardships hit the foundation, which just obviously was our hardest hit, people always step up. And so we've still been able to help about 10 families this year with just very small online fundraisers, just stuff that we could do from a distance. And like everybody, we're looking forward to getting back to normal, but you know, everybody has a normal right now that's not what they want it to be. So we try not to complain.
Absolutely. Everybody's going through different things right now, but we're all
Yeah.
kind of in the same boat in a certain sense. But speaking to how you guys have missed out on certain opportunities with this year, and we at Eastern Maine Sports recognize and understand that. And depending on where you're watching this right now, you might be watching on a live broadcast, you might be watching this on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, we're going to include links to all the available methods to contact the Craig Stutzman and the Aliza Jean Family Cancer Foundation to be able to either share the information or make a donation yourself. But at Eastern Maine Sports, we're going to be sharing the link on all of our broadcasts going forward. So if you're watching right now on a live stream, feel free to look at more information that Craig laid out for you. Just an amazing cause, an amazing family, amazing people. And we thank you so much for all of your hard work, which as you mentioned at the beginning, came out of hardship. But we truly thank you, and the community thanks you for what you guys do.
Well, we really appreciate that. And what makes this so special is basketball was really one of Eliza's biggest focuses. And, you know, it's something that really drove her. When she did get 6 years, right in the heart of growing as a basketball player. So to connect this to the basketball world is just a wonderful thing to keep her legacy going. And we just appreciate everything that everybody's done. And we just look forward to the day where we don't have kids getting cancer anymore, because I don't think that there's really anything harder on a family. So we appreciate you guys bringing focus to that.
We all dream of a day like that. And again, one more time, thank you so much for all the amazing work that you guys do. Feel free to check out all those links as mentioned. And thank you so much for what you guys do. And
okay, well, we appreciate it, Zach. And we appreciate the work that you and Mark are doing right now, too, to get everybody through, but still give us that basketball, you know, on a computer. It's better than not being there at all. So
absolutely.
Thank you guys for doing what you're doing as well.
Absolutely. And stay tuned for more. And these links will all be included on those broadcasts. But signing off from here, thank you very much.